Hey guys, what's going on? It's Eli back with another review video. Yes, my part 2 review of Andor. Yes. So, part 2 of my review of Andor. Now, we've come up to episodes 4, 5, and 6. And really, because it feels like, especially with the first 3 episodes, because it feels like, and if it feels like this for the rest of the season, and when I watch and review like the next episodes, it feels like that the first 3 episodes and the next 3 episodes kind of feels like they have their own. They're like one story, but like each 3 episodes, if you're following me, like, it's like they have their own story That's what it feels like. And I feel like, yeah, my dad has kind of said that too. And if you guys have seen my part 1 review of Andor, so, yeah. So definitely, like, with episodes 4, 5, and 6, definitely, because it feels like, yeah, there's one thing going on. And then, obviously, there's something new going on in the next upcoming episodes. So, But anyways, so with episode 4, Eldani, I hope I said that right. Probably did. Out of options, Cassian is recruited for a dangerous mission to infiltrate an Imperial garrison. I think I got that right too. Yeah. And episode 5, the Axe forgets. Cassian must carefully navigate the distraught inherent in being the new member of a secret operation. And finally, episode 6, The Eye. That's what it's titled, so. With a cover from a spectacular local festival. Okay, so yeah, that's what it was, yeah. I got a little confused at first. That's the thing too. Okay, let me finish this. The Aldeani mission reaches a point of no return. Okay, so the Aldean mission, obviously, like, okay, Andor at the beginning, because, let me go to episode 4. I've got it pulled up on the tablet. So, yeah, I think I established this too before, that, especially with the first 3 episodes, and I remember my dad saying this, it can be a little confusing, and, It still feels a little bit confusing to me, because I don't know. There's so much going on between, what Andor's doing with, and with what, where is he? With, Luthen Real. Again, Stellan Skarsgård's character. What's going on with Andor, Luthen, and in this episode, we finally get the appearance of Mon Mothma, once again played by Jevany O'Reilly, if I'm saying her first name right. Mon Mothma, who, as we all remember, like, she appeared in Return of the Jedi, and, a young version of herself, and making a slight appearance in Revenge of the Sith and Rogue One, in which being this actress. So, it's nice to see that we're getting much more of her, and in this. And the fact that, with Coruscant appearing in this show, because another thing is we get to see that Mon, like, she has a husband and a daughter, and so we have that going on, and with Luthen, like, I don't know, because, like, I was a bit confused at first, like, because I saw him putting on this getup, and he was putting on a wig, and I was like, what's he doing? Like, but I guess he has another, like, identity or something. Probably so. I mean, let's face it, okay, he's a rebel, so, he's trying to blend in, I guess, on Coruscant, and the fact of, the Empire and so on, and I assume as though, yeah, the same goes for Mon Mothma. So, because they formed, the Rebel Alliance was formed, so that makes sense. Also, we have, say, one Imperial officer like Deetra Miro, played by Denise Goff. Oh, I think I got that right. We have this character, and there's just a lot going on, you know. And with Andor, because he is, because Luthen puts Andor with this team because of the Aldhani mission, and with the team, they're being led by Vel Sartha, played by Faye Marseille, and so of course, like, there's Karis Menek, there's Tamarin Barkana, and Arvel Skeen, and Quinta Kaz. I hope I am saying some of these names right. Again, like, sometimes with names in Star Wars, it could be a little bit hard to pronounce. You get my point. And also Karis Memek. I recognize the actor. He's played by Alex Lothar. I hope I got that right. Because I remember him from that Netflix series, The End of the Effing World. Yeah, which I reviewed. So yeah, good for him. He's in Star Wars. So yeah, and of course, like, one of them, is not really is not too keen with Andor. Like, I was kind of expecting that, because a new recruit to the team, and there'd have to be someone that would give him a hard time, and just, like, that kind of stuff. So, I don't need to explain some more. You get the idea. So basically, because, yeah, they're just, like, trying to break in and, like, steal. I assume, like, they're supposed to be credits, Why wouldn't they be? Some moments between Andor and the rest of the team members, and he even establishes in the second in episode 5, I should say, that he wasn't, he didn't really care, and he was just here for the money and so on. And also, yeah, because like, much more that goes on with Mon Mothma and her family, and with the Imperial officers, including that one guy from Cyril Karn, because we get more of him, and we also get an appearance of his mother because he returned home to Coruscant. Edie Karn, yeah, played by Catherine Hunter. I know I've seen her before. Catherine Karn. Where have I seen her before? Because her voice, it sounds so recognizable. Oh, that's right. She was in the Order of the Phoenix. Mrs. Arbella Fig. Okay, yeah. Now I remember who she is. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, good for her. Like, that is pretty cool. This is the second Harry Potter actor that's in this piece of Star Wars. Because Fiona Shaw, like, she was, yeah. That's pretty cool. Harry Potter actors that are also in Star Wars. Yeah, pretty cool. Yeah. And so, because there's these villagers. I wouldn't say they're villagers, but this group, and like, they are like, because as the story of episode 6 says, with a cover from a spectacular local festival, because they're doing some festival, and like, very later on in episode 6, there are these like Northern Light stars. I kind of figured, because that's kind of pretty cool. Star Wars has their own like Northern like light stars. You know what I'm talking about. So, the Northern Light stars. I think I got that right. And yeah, even like, say, because they do like they pretend, Andor and the other team members, they pretend to be Imperial officers, and they succeed by getting the credits, And, well, even at one point, when they were escaping, yeah, because, well, here's another thing, because because they had some Imperial officers held hostage, including one that, I think it's, is it this guy? I'm pretty sure. Commandant J. Hold. Probably so, I don't know. But, there's this one Imperial officer who has a wife and son, and they're being held hostage, And, of course, Andor and the others, they do get out of there, it's Andor, it's Avril, Skeen, Karis, and Vel. They escape, but unfortunately at one point because Andor is piloting the ship, the cargo, and with the credits, it kind of hits Karis, hits him right by the pelvis, he can't feel his legs. Jeez, that really had to hurt. Well, and he's helping out Andor escape from the TIE fighters, and, they did, they succeed escaping. The fact that they're, right in the middle of the Northern Stars, because of the festival happening, yeah, that. Of course, the TIE fighters, they of course get destroyed, and they do escape, and of course they make their way to a four-armed doctor. I feel like I have seen that species of Star Wars before, that alien species with four arms, but I can't remember. Unfortunately, Karis, he doesn't make it. Well, so much for him. It turns out that Skeen, he was going to basically, I guess, he was going to betray Vel and just ditch her, and just take the credits and so on. But Andor, he kills him, and, Andor explains what happened to her, but, he basically is just now wanting to get out of there, and, he does say to her that, he's leaving her a shuttle and half of her pay and so on. So, well, at least that was nice of Andor. He spared her life, to put it that. But yeah, and word gets out to this word gets out of this, and well, even Luthen, he finds out about this. Of course, he knows that it's Andor, and he figures it out, I guess. And a really cool moment where Mon Mothma gives a speech at the Galactic Senate, and we see the Galactic Senate, which is really cool. It's changed a little bit. Well, let's face it, when the Empire took over, and well, pretty much took over Coruscant, things changed. So yeah, and they touched things up when and what they also did to the Jedi Temple. So, and even as we see that in the Bad Batch. So, yeah. And also, yeah, because I feel like mentioning this, I've been hearing, many people that are giving Andor such a hard time, and especially because with Mon Mothma's daughter, her name sounds a little bit similar to, I guess, Leia, I believe, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, because and also some a moment between mother and daughter, and because her acting like a teenager and so on. Lida, I think I got that right. Sounds a little bit like Leia, don't you think? And Lita being played by Bronte Carmichael. Okay, yeah. Well, I mean, we're gonna get more of her daughter, I guess. So I don't know, but in moments between Mon Mothma and her husband as well. But yeah, so well, the episodes 4, 5, and 6, I thought they were fine. Again, I got a little confused at times, but I think I managed to process, with what when I watched these episodes, and so, I feel I figured out, like, what was going on, obviously, and, you know, what I talked about, you know, and, you know, I don't care, like, you know, like, I know I spoiled a few things, but what does it matter? And, you know, you give these episodes a watch yourself, you know. But anyways, you know, if you guys have seen episodes 4, 5, and 6, what did you think of them? And what did you think of my review? Just, yeah, leave comments and give this review a like as always. And I look forward to, of course, continuing watching Season 1 and what episodes 7, 8, and 9 have in store. And the fact, a little bit later in Season 1, Andy Serkis, he makes an appearance. That's going to be exciting. So, with all that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my Part 2 review of Andor, Episodes 4, 5, and 6. More reviews coming your way. They're going to be awesome. Keep looking forward, and I'll see you guys in the next video / review. And until my Part 3 review, take care, peace out, and may the Force be with you.